Hey family, this is Jamal Bryant with the Let's Be Clear podcast. We are going and building a bridge from the church to the culture, from the sanctuary to the streets, and from the pulpit into politics. Today we are on the pulse of what is taking place. Our dear brother who has become popular, known, famous, if not infamous from a stare with P. Diddy is coming to take his glasses off and talk all of it. Ladies and gentlemen, when Satan was thrown out of heaven, he was the head of the music department. That's where the enemy focuses a lot of his time and a lot of his energy. But you've got to learn how to confront it. James Baldwin said you cannot fix it until you face it. And if you don't face it, it'll never be fixed. Today, we're going to face giants and bullies and manipulators. Here it is. And we're going to face ourselves. Buckle up and brace yourself because this is one of the most transparent and vulnerable conversations I've ever had on this set, and I want you to hear it. Come on, let's hear what this man got to say.
Diddy's the devil.
That's quite a statement.
Diddy's the devil.
You got to unpack that.
Well, I mean, the devil is...
I'm saying, why do you say that? I know who the devil is.
He tried to break me. You know, not only on camera, but sent little things behind the scenes. You got to go get you a job because I'm not going to be putting up the money for you to be doing secular music. And I said, well, Ma, I'm singing about love. God is love.
Right. Did she go for it?
She laughed. And she said, okay, but you still got to go get a job. And I said, okay, that's fine. A lot of times it's about showing up and being confident in who you are.
No, that's powerful.
And a lot of people, they're just not.
No, that's powerful. Hey, family, welcome to the Jamal Bryant podcast. Let's be clear. I don't know why you're looking at me in that tone of voice. It's probably because you're ready for the stare down. My brother is here all the way, not from Detroit, but from across Atlanta. I am so grateful. He's a living legend. He's an icon. He is really an ambassador for the culture. There's no way in the world you don't know who this man is. He made memes when memes wasn't even viral. I'm grateful to have Brother Connor. Thank you.
Thank you, Bishop.
Thank you for the promotion.
Absolutely. You're so clean, Doc. Thank you, sir.
Listen, I knew who was coming in the room. I'm naked and ashamed. Those pants are incredible.
Man, I'm just trying to walk in your
Who
footsteps.
did this?
Actually, a designer named Freddie out of Philly did these, man, and
Freddie killed it.
Man, yeah. I told him the vision I wanted, and he shipped them to me overnight. I said, I'm going on the GOAT Jamal Bryant's show.
Listen.
I need some drip.
And he overnighted it to you.
Overnighted it, my guy.
Listen to him. I need something for Sunday. It's communion. I need black, white, and red. Put it all in there together.
The blood.
Absolutely. You have really become synonymous with social media, with reality television, with the culture. How did this happen?
Oh, man. First of all, thank you for having me.
Yeah, no, grateful.
It's a pleasure to be on your show. Man, I'm just a brother from Detroit.
Right.
I got to remember I'm on the,
Yes.
I'm just a brother from Detroit, man. And I was working at a plant, man. I'm a PK, grew up in the church, man. And I got the call to do the Four by a gentleman named Carlos King.
Oh, yes.
Carlos King. And he said, you want to do Four? And I said, I just got a job at Ford, man. Working at the plant in Detroit is like, once you get in, man,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
It's blood in, blood out.
I don't even think I did my 90 days. I think I was on the second week.
Wow.
And he said, you got to send me your tape of you singing. I said, no, bro. They want me to sing. They got to fly me out.
Wow.
And he said, Elijah Connor, that's exactly what we need. He said Puff was looking for, they had already casted the show. And he said Puff wanted a guy from Detroit. He wanted a singer from Detroit. He said, Detroit just got it. And I want a singer from Detroit. And I flew out and did the audition, and I sung Love from by Music Soul Child.
Yeah.
And literally, man, they said, we'll be in touch. And before I even went back to the airport, they called, they said, hey, can you do the show? We need you to fly back. I said, how long I got to be gone for? They said a month and a half. I said, oh God. So I said, give me about 2 days. And I went back to Ford, man. And I said, my girlfriend at the time, I said, listen, I need you to call and say, my grandfather died. I said, he already dead, so it don't matter anyway.
Right.
And I said, I need you to get me off work. And they came out and they said, Mr. Connor, we need to see you. And everybody just stopped. They stopped the machines from working and everything. And I went in the back and they said, your grandfather passed. So I had to play the role.
No way.
So I got on the floor. I started rolling. I started screaming. I said, oh,
Father,
God.
forgive us. Father, forgive us.
But the crazy thing is, they said, I had to make sure I had a job if I came back.
Right.
Man. So they said, you're really supposed to do 90 days before you take some time off, but we're going to give you as much time as you need. And since that day, I haven't worked since.
Let me go back to something. Let's go back to the 4.
Yeah.
So obviously, how long you been singing?
I've been singing, man, since I was a little kid, but professionally.
No. Let's start at little kid.
Okay.
You never thought about going into gospel?
Yeah, but I was just like, they don't make enough money for me.
Oh my God. Kirk is banking.
Kirk is banking, and Kirk, he's that guy. But, I guess growing up, I like to party too much, man. I'm like.
And you identified this in your youth.
Yeah.
You already knew in your youth.
I already knew. I was that rebellious, I won't even say rebellious child, you know what I mean? But out of me and my brother, I was the black sheep, I guess you could say, but could do no wrong in my mom's eyes.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I was just like, nah, man.
Now, let me give a shout out to your brother.
Yes, sir.
Your brother is an amazing guy.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, he used to come when I used to do a show on the Word Network. He used to come to the Word Network and just hang out on the studios.
Yeah.
And he ain't even my little brother. But for me to see him now, I'm like, this kid has grown up.
Dr. Eddie Connor, he's doing his thing.
No, he's great. I'm proud of you, Eddie.
Absolutely.
You're doing it.
Absolutely.
And you never felt like, okay, both of us are gonna go down this path.
Nah.
Have you watched Black Rabbit on Netflix?
I haven't.
It just came out as #1.
Really?
It knocked off Ruth and Boaz, but go.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Yeah, go watch it. It's about 2 brothers, and I don't want to do a spoiler alert, but 2 brothers who go down different paths in the restaurant business. Okay, let's fast forward. You never was going to go in the gospel. And the reason why I ask is Detroit, whilst the home of Motown, it is still a heartbeat for gospel music as well.
Absolutely.
All things music is Detroit.
And all my friends is gospel, grew up, Kiera, Sheard, and, everybody is gospel, you know what I mean? But
where would your life have gone had you not gone on the 4 and gone on Sunday's Best?
I didn't do Sunday's Best.
I said if you had gone on Sunday's Best.
Nah. See, the thing about these shows, you never want to win them. You don't want to win these shows.
Why?
They always get the worst deals. You never want to win the show.
Unpack that.
You never want to win the show. Jennifer Hudson, she didn't win the show, but look what she's accomplished.
Right.
You really just want the platform. And the crazy thing is, before I went on the show, I had a song on the radio, but I had to go get a job because my mom was like, she was like, somebody called me and told me they heard your record on the radio, a record you got with T Grizzly. I was giving you studio money. I thought you was doing gospel. I said, nah. She said, well, you got to go get you a job because I'm not going to be putting up the money for you to be doing secular music. And I said, well, Ma, I'm singing about love. God is love.
Right. Did she go for it?
She laughed and she said, okay, but you still got to go get a job. And I said, okay, that's fine. You know what I mean? But the crazy thing is she supported me when I did the 4 and she flew out and was in the audience,
wow,
egging me on, you know what I mean? But the crazy thing is that, I'm glad I stepped out on my own, man. And even the Bible says, go ye out therefore into the world and touch people. You know what I mean? So just because I'm singing R&B, I mean, somebody got to give the playlist for the consummation, right?
I don't know what has just happened.
I mean,
it just took.
What we gonna do? Listen to Ron Canoli? Come on,
we can.
Nah?
We can. And
no,
he voted for Trump.
Somebody got to do the playlist, right? So hey,
who knows? But you were born for such a time as this.
Such a time as this.
Would you do another reality show?
I'm actually in talks of doing my own.
Really?
Yeah, spinoff from Grown and Gospel.
And what is the premise? You don't want to sell the idea.
I can't sell the idea yet, but yeah.
Is there a reality show you would turn down? Would you go on The Bachelor?
Yes.
So you are open to being the male Omarosa. You just gonna go on all of the different reality shows.
Well, I did. I actually did a show called Donald Trump's Ultimate Merger. This is before he was even trying to be president.
I was on that show.
I was on the season with Takara. You was on the season with Omarosa.
Right.
Yeah.
Where did y'all film yours?
Vegas.
Yeah, that's where we were.
Yeah.
You the season before me or after me?
Season 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's when I quit.
Yeah.
Did y'all stay in Trump Tower?
We did.
So I don't think I've ever discussed this. Have I?
Because I didn't even know you was on there.
Really?
Yes, sir.
I was a spiritual advisor for the show. I was a spiritual advisor for the show when Omarosa was getting in the hot tub with Al B. Shaw.
You know what? I think I do. I do remember that episode.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I was there living in Trump Tower. I have never discussed this. I was living in Trump Tower. I want to say we were there for almost 6 weeks.
Yes, sir.
And every Saturday night, I had to catch the red eye back home to preach.
Wow. Yeah.
That thing almost killed me.
Yeah. And they kicked me out. Well, they sent me home the 4th week because we were supposed to not leave the hotel.
What you mean?
Like production is always for lawsuit reasons and everything. Yeah. If anything happens to you offset, they're responsible. So I had snuck off and went to a club. I think this was like after we was done filming. And the front lobby, the lady at the receptionist desk told. So,
wow.
I'm saying to myself, like, Takara, I thought she was like, production made me sing, yo. I'm like, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so, but, I got to say, they laid it out for us, though.
Oh, yeah.
We was in the penthouse. You know what
now,
I mean?
did Trump ever come to
you? He did.
Okay. So, I'm going to say on record, I was on the show. I was an advisor to the Ultimate Merger season 1. But when he came for the finale, I wasn't there. So I've never met Donald Trump.
And this was way
Yeah, this was way before.
He was even running. But you know what? The crazy thing is, second season, when he came up to shake our hand, I think this was the 3rd week, he actually said, you know what? Out of all these guys, I picked the top 10 in the world. He said, you know what? That goes to show you can do what you want to do. I'm going to run for president one day. And I laughed.
Did he really?
He said it then. I was like, man, this guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was crazy.
And now we can't get nothing from Omarosa or Takara to help us.
Man. Well, Takara in Atlanta now, from what I
No,
understand.
I'm saying neither of them got involved to Trump no more.
None of them. Oh, I thought Omarosa was in his cabinet.
No, she would quit and then wrote a book.
Oh, wow. Paula's still there?
Oh, yeah, Paula there. She faithful over a few things.
Yeah. Praying angels?
Yeah,
still?
praying African angels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're all right there. I don't even know how we got here. But
my bad.
yeah, let me ask you this. Because you are known in this public space, not only just as a reality personality, but as a singer. If somebody knows you identifies you, if they can only identify you as one, which is the thing that you are most stopped about?
The crazy thing is the TV and the meme has kind of overshadowed the Yeah. And it's a blessing and a curse.
Okay. Talk about the curse first so we can break it.
Yeah, absolutely. The curse is that, everybody wants to, and I won't say it's really a bad thing, but it overshadows how it opens a lot of, it overshadows the music. It overshadows the music. I just got out of a deal that I did, but even when I first got on the phone with, we were on a Zoom and we were speaking to the record label, and I was like, "Y'all heard the music?" They was like, "Nah, not yet, but let's talk about the meme." I'm saying to myself,
wow.
So the call was really off of, they didn't even hear the music. It was the numbers that the meme did.
Right.
And to the labels, they looked at it like, our marketing is done. Everybody knows the face.
Right.
So I'm saying to myself, okay, so when we going to listen to the music?
Yeah.
So we listened to music while we were on the Zoom, but y'all did this whole meeting without even listening to the music, and just off of
a meme,
they wanted to do the deal. And the crazy thing with that is that I ended up just giving one record and getting out the deal, because I kind of already knew what was going to happen, but it was the hype of, we don't want to really spend the marketing dollars here because we already know you. Wait, no.
You got to
take
spend
the stuff serious, man. Yeah. So that's the curse in it. Yeah. However, there's a blessing in it too, Doc. Yeah. Oh yes, absolutely. Absolutely. To the point of, from the airport to even when I moved here to Atlanta, and the crazy thing is that I moved here in during pandemic.
Oh, wow.
I came here during pandemic. I came here because Atlanta was really the only place open. They was dropping left and right in Detroit.
Right.
And I came here to record a record. And I was in the studio for about a week, and I went back and I told my pops, I said, I'm moving to Atlanta. He said, oh, in a couple of years? I said, no. Next week. He said, oh, you moving to Sodom and Gomorrah, huh?
Oh, my God.
I said, come on, man.
Yeah. Come on.
But see, you're talking to a kid.
He's holiness for real.
Holiness or hell.
Yeah.
You're talking to a kid who had to sneak out the house to go to homecoming.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Couldn't play cards. Only thing I could play was Uno.
Hey, listen, I play to this day.
Come on now.
I play to this day.
Hell, couldn't use a microwave.
Listen. Huh? You can use the microwave. Why?
Bro, I'm serious. Couldn't use a microwave because it's spirits that cause cancer.
Wow.
So growing up, it was like, you ever had ramen noodles? No. Unless I cooked it on the stove.
Right.
No. So, I had to get out of that, man,
But how did you grow up in that and come all the way to blonde hair?
Man, because I've always been that guy.
Do you still go to your parents' church when you go home?
I go to my brother's church when I and most of the time, and my mom is at my brother's church too.
Okay.
Now. But I was always that guy who just I never cared what people said. I even growing up, man, I remember I got kicked out of the well, I won't say kicked out. I got suspended from the youth choir.
Why?
because this is when the magnet earrings first came out. I didn't get my ears pierced, but I was about 12 years old, and I got the magnets, and they were like, "Oh, you can't have earrings, and it's leaving Now I grew up Church of God in Christ,
Right.
yeah, and so they put me out the choir, and I was like, okay, well,
Over earrings.
Yeah.
They put me off the choir. I directed one day.
Oh, wow.
And that was my last day. I was Ricky Diller before Ricky Diller. I was having them hold notes. I'm running up and down the aisle. They're like, hey, man, come sit over here. I had a one-day youth director.
They was probably lit, man.
That's when, what's the name of that song?
Jesus.
No. Here it is. No. Come on in this house. It's going to rain. You don't remember that? Better run to the ark before the rain starts. You too young to remember that. So pull that song up. Maybe that's Keith Pringle. And they had the different sound parts. Can't you see the clouds gather? You don't know nothing I'm talking about.
Mm-mm.
Find this song.
What?
You got to find this song. Do you know the song? Yeah. You don't remember this song?
Mm-mm.
We can do a praise break. Hold on. Pull this up. You wasn't in no youth choir if you didn't know the song Blue Bottoms with White Tops.
We sung Jesus Excellent, Stir Up the Gift.
Oh, yes. Yeah. But you got to know it's going to rain. You don't know this song? Come on, man.
This before my time, Doc.
You've never heard this. This was the youth choir anthem. I'm waiting on the tenors. Better run to the ark.
Oh, yes. Oh, you directed this?
One time. Yeah, better run to the ark before the rain starts. They was going in. I was a star.
Hey.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
I remember this now.
Choirs then had 4-part harmony.
Right.
Now you can't do that because you got to make women sing tenor.
And then they don't have choirs like that no more. Everybody's...
No, I'm saying you don't have enough men. I'm not being funny.
True. That's true.
Yeah, so it was coming up. It was sopranos, altos, tenor, and bass. Most choirs don't even have a bass section no more.
No. Very true.
I don't even know how we got here. I'm a direct. Let me tell you this. It don't matter what they put me in, Jay. It don't matter what they put me in. It's shutting down.
I'm coming. I'll be there. I'm coming.
I want to fast forward. Tell me how, and I'm jumping around hopscotch because Milton Brunson done messed me up. I want to know how this whole Diddy trial has impacted your career, or has it had any impact?
Wow. That's a good question. The crazy thing is I've actually never spoke about it.
About the trial?
About the situation, period.
Oh, wow.
This is...
Zoom this camera in.
This will definitely be the first platform. And I have a book that's coming out called Behind the Stare that's coming out later this fall. But,
wow.
Diddy's the devil.
That's quite a statement.
Diddy's the devil.
You got to unpack that.
Well, I mean, the devil is...
I'm saying, why do you say that? I know who the devil is.
Absolutely.
Tell me why you would make that statement. Because that's not saying Diddy made bad decisions. That's not Diddy had a bad day. That's a declarative statement.
Oh, it's a declaration. Yes, I'm standing on it. Absolutely.
Yes, but tell me why you would say that coming out of a Pentecostal culture church. You know what the devil is.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's definitely a spirit that is, but when you've been operating for so long for, thinking that you're just invincible with power and you can just do whatever you want to people and treat them any old kind of way, as well as try to blackball people just from them not coming to one of your events. Behind the stare.
Charlie Chaplin said this. He said, you only need power to do something bad. For everything else, all you need is love.
Which is the new name.
Yes.
That he wants to go by now. But
so when you were hearing all of the stories of, oh, this is just to take down a black man and people are just trying to get paid, your thought was what?
Well, the thing is that before all this even came out, there were things that happened behind the scenes.
Like what?
When I did the 4.
What happened?
Well, the book is coming out.
Yeah, give us a sneak preview.
So I take it you didn't get the excerpt.
No.
Oh, okay. Evangelist J, you didn't share.
Evangelist J kept it to herself.
Well, the thing is that when you have tried to control people based on you being in this position of power, and I guess it's just in me, being a nigga from brother from Detroit.
Yeah,
my bad.
You all right?
We just don't back down, man. They say if you can make it in Detroit, you can make it anywhere.
Right.
And clearly, I knew that he tried to break me. Not only on camera, but sent little things behind the scenes to try to maneuver me a certain way as well. And that's why it was more on, I'm not scared.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of you, to the point where it really was, it's more than a meme. It was a message that I was sending.
Wow.
A lot of people saw the meme and, they laughed and all that. And that's fine, because from the surface, I know how it looks. But there's a story definitely behind it, to the point where, a lot of times when you're doing bad for so long, you actually think you're going to get away with certain things. And
what is something you wish you had added to the book that you didn't?
Nothing.
Woo!
Nothing. It's all in there. So let me if I plan to be in the land of the living for a long time,
and you will.
But if I just happen to, they say I died of pneumonia or something, make sure you do a thorough investigation. You dig?
I do.
So I thank God for boldness, because it's definitely bold, and the truth is, it's a quote that says the truth is always right, but not always necessary. But it's necessary for this
one. How do you think, because a lot of people were afraid to come forward or even discuss it, especially people who are in the arts, saying that this could blackball me. Do you think that this will have an adverse impact on your career?
Well, the thing is, there's been a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes already. For years, to the point where I'm going to BET Awards and things of that nature, and I'm running into label execs, and they like, "Yo, we need to have a meeting." And I said, now that he's been locked up,
Right.
I said, "What you mean we need to have a meeting now?" "Yeah, let's do it." "Well, we couldn't touch you. The call was made not to touch you. We couldn't touch you.
Wow.
The call was made by old boy not to touch you. So
Is that because you wouldn't sign with their label?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's very minimal, but it's bigger than that. You got to tell Diddy no. You got to tell him no.
Yeah.
And when people are in a certain place of power and you tell them no, I'm not coming. No. I'm not doing that. No. I'm singing the next morning. I got to be on set at 6 a.m. Why are you sending I'm giving the book away. Never mind. The point of the matter is you got to tell him no.
I mean, sending what? Uber Eats?
Nah, I wish. The nigga was hungry. I wish. But no. What does the good book say? I will repay, save the Lord, right? Vengeance is mine.
Indeed.
I will repay. And, there's a lot of people who are saying, well, she stayed and all this other stuff. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that, to the point of when you try to control people with your power. If you do this, you want this show, and then cause see how people move, they'll send their little minions.
Right.
And God rest his soul. He's no longer here. But God rest Andre Harrell's soul, definitely. But yeah, they'll send their minions to try to do stuff, man. But I've always been the type, man. I'm not scared.
Yeah.
I mean, I just always walked in holy boldness, from how I dressed to whatever.
Yeah.
I always went against the grain. Even growing up, they say the choir wearing black and white this Sunday for Youth Sunday. I'm coming in all black with a red hanky. You know what I mean? Like, yo. So I was never the one who backed down, And then the thing is that a lot of times people in that position, they want someone to come out and bow down. "Oh, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much." And all this. All I wanted was the platform. But I didn't know what I was walking into.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what I was walking into, because this was someone who, growing up, ran culture. I looked up to.
Right.
But when I say he's the devil.
Did you ever feel physically threatened?
Was I scared? No.
Okay. And tell me what took place where you weren't. To say someone's the devil is a step, it's an escalator up from this is a bad person. So tell me what took place for you to put a spiritual attachment on it. From your upbringing, from your rearing, to say the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. This is a spiritual entity that I'm dealing with. Tell me what took place for your internal spiritual discernment light to come in.
Because it is an energy that that they move in, and everyone around They know what is transpiring and they know what is going to happen or has happened. But most importantly, what does the devil do? He's very cunning. He's very, a lot of times, you know, they say, what's the scripture? Give the devil no place. Right?
Yeah.
But a lot of times, what do you do when the devil won't leave? Like, can you imagine the devil actually saying, you gonna serve me. You ain't got no choice. This what you gonna do. And you're the one who has the confidence as well as the boldness, even though you scared. Like,
Yeah.
you know what? I ain't doing that. And I'm going to pray to live. I'm going to pray that I live to tell about it.
Yeah. Boy, here you are, alive.
Listen, in the land of the living.
In the land of the living. What took place in you mentally and spiritually to be able to break free? Because a whole lot of people got swallowed up.
Well, the thing with me was I come from means. So you can't throw money to me. You can't throw money in my face or show me a mansion. Okay. you can't show me we're going Bentleys and all that. I grew up in a mansion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I come from means. My mom is a doctor. My dad was a educator. It's nothing that you can I come from a family of means. My cousin is Prince. It's nothing that you can do right now that's going to make me, you know what?
Prince Roger Nelson?
Yes, sir.
Really?
Yes, sir.
I never knew that.
And that's another inkling that, like I said, it's deeper than a lot of people even know.
Right.
Prince never cleared any of the samples for Puff. Puff been trying for years.
Wow.
It's deeper than it's way deeper than a lot. I didn't even want to mention that on the show.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to mention that on the show. And if you go back and watch, you'll see Puff say, now, tell me who your cousin is. I didn't want to mention it. I wanted to stand on my own merit.
Right.
On my own merit, on my own 10 toes down. I'm just here to sing. But of course, you know, it's TV.
Right.
The producer's going to push such and such. So I'm like, okay, I get it. Yeah. So it's deeper than, so I say that to say, it's nothing that you can throw to me. It's nothing that you can say to me that's just going to make me, okay. Yeah. Do I want a deal? Do I want a record deal? Yeah.
Yes.
At the time I did. Now you can't. No, I'm independent. I'll do a JV, but no, I'm nah. Money to independent is the way right now. You know what I mean? So all them independent artists, hey, salute. Definitely.
This whole trial and this whole ordeal in many ways has impacted the entire industry of how people get on, what is necessary, quote, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And it has almost left the industry in a stalemate on where do we go from here? How do we proceed? Is there going to be a party after the award ceremony? No, really. All of that is reevaluating. Tank has this podcast on R&B money, on how people who are really gifted are not getting a space because the airwaves are predominantly just hip hop, not R&B. How do you carve now a lane in the space with 50 Shades of Grey now on?
Well, that's good because I definitely think that the trajectory of the music industry is changing. But I think for a long time, it was cutting through I won't even say the trash, but cutting through the gimmick,
Mm.
And that's one reason why I'm thankful for my background growing up in the church, because it teaches you how to sing and to move the crowd and to read people to see what to do, but without it teaches you without dancing, without the can you stand 10 toes down just with that mic and move people? And I think right now it's really just about walking in your gift. I think that, well, I know it sounds so cliche that your gift will make room for you, but
Yeah.
it definitely will. And I think it's just about staying dedicated to the craft, man. And, also not just, a lot of times people say, I'm a singer. It's not enough to just be a singer or a rapper anymore. You need to be a brand.
Mm.
Every time you step out, you're a walking billboard. So a lot of times I don't even feel like throwing on, but I'm like, you know what? And the day that you actually get dressed is the day that you actually, even when I ran into you, I didn't feel like, I was like, man, I'm just about to throw on some slides and a little hoodie and go up to the office right quick. And literally, it's just about being a walking brand right now, as well as, staying committed to your gift and knowing that doors are going to open.
Mm.
Doors are going to open. But I definitely understand what Tank is saying, and definitely where things, I say, were going, because I always look at it like, hey, we need to get back to the playlist. After you leave the club, we can't sit up. I love Cardi, but if I'm I ain't throwing on Cardi. I need to
Right.
throw on some R&B.
Right.
So I mean, who gonna sample us these days though? It's like we
Wow.
sampling, but this generation, who are they gonna come back and sample us?
Yeah, no, that's important. With that bold statement and you having an incredible future ahead of you, how do you separate your brand when you have become synonymous to it?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's literally what I'm trying to figure out, because the thing is that what I've become synonymous to is getting me in the door.
Mm.
It's getting me in the door. I've always been that guy where, you don't even have to get me on the list. Just tell me where it's at. Tell me where the party is, or tell me where the event is. And I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna get in. Name ain't gotta
You
be on
got
the
that
list.
confidence.
Did it at the BET Awards, never had a ticket.
Really?
Did it at the yeah, man. I mean, it's really boils down to, I did at the Stellar Awards one year as well too, and was sitting front row. It's just about, a lot of times it's the confidence, man. You literally have to, if you walking in somewhere, and a lot of times people say, hey, is my name on the list? I walk in, hey, Elijah Connor. Oh, we don't see your name on the list, Mr. Connor. Oh, you know what? You're good. Because I mean, I'm dressed the part as well.
Right.
So, and not only will they bring you right on in, but they'll put you front and center, man. So a lot of times it's about showing up and being confident in who you are.
No, that's powerful.
And a lot of people, they're just not.
No, that's powerful. When is the book coming?
The book is coming later this fall. I'm trying to get, actually, it was supposed to drop February the 2nd, but I got the publishing company to pull it, to push it up. It was supposed to drop October the 5th too, but they pushed it back for marketing purposes. And, we want to get you on this and this. I said, listen, I just want to get the book out.
Right.
Whether they bring me on their show or not, I don't care. Let's get the book out.
Oh, they're bringing you. But you came here first.
Absolutely. And it's an honor.
I want you to tell the people 2 reasons why they need to get this book. Beyond the Stare.
Behind the Stare is, it's a reckoning. It's a book that will, I truly not only believe, but I know that, when things started going viral, everybody was like, something behind that stare, man, is something. And I want to let those people know, you're right. It was something behind it. And when you read this book, you'll never look at that stare the same way again.
Wow.
Absolutely. This is not only my truth, but the truth. And I truly hope that, not even hope, I know that this is going to, for everyone who's ever been put in a position where they had to look a giant in their face and walk away. I see you.
That's great.
For every survivor, I see you. This book is for Cassie. Your strength, we see you. And the crazy thing is I've been working on this book since, when was the 4? The 4 was in 2019. I started working on this book a month after I came back from the 4. I've been working on it all through pandemic, all before any of this stuff.
Yeah.
Before any of this stuff hit, with him being in jail and all that, I was already working on this. So this is not a ploy where I'm trying to get a lawsuit. Listen, I got bread. No, I don't need to sue anybody because I walked away. I had enough confidence. I had enough boldness to say, no, you got to tell him no.
Yikes.
And when you say no, look at it as new opportunity. Say no. Just move. You got to tell him no, though. As Kat said. You got to tell him no, man.
Thank you for saying yes to your call.
Absolutely.
And thank you for saying yes to this invitation. And thank you for saying yes to directing the choir with me next month.
I will be there.
You got to learn your parts now.
All right.
You got to learn your parts. I'm going to send it to you.
You got to send me that record.
I'm going to send it to you. Milton Brunson and
the Thompson Singers?
Thompson Community Singers. It's going to rain.
Milton Brunson, the Mattie Moss Clark Singers. All right.
Yeah, okay.
She's a legend.
I need y'all to go get the book.
Yeah.
I don't know when. I don't know how. Transparently, I have not read the book yet. He has not brought me a copy of it. He brought a big old bag with him and did not bring a book. But I'm going to read the book. I don't know when, where, or how, but we're going to have to do a live recount after.
I'm going to autograph it and bring it by for
Thank
you.
You.
Reverend. Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. What chapter I need to read first?
I come out the gate swinging.
Woo!
Yeah, it opens up swinging. Yeah.
Y'all got to go get me a copy.
Buckle your seatbelts. I don't know when this is coming out, but you can go pre-order it now on Amazon.
Beyond the Stare.
Behind
the Stare.
Behind the Stare.
Don't go beyond it. Just stay behind it.
Behind the Stare.
Behind the Stare. Thank you, brother. Oh, yeah. Lock in. Lock in.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
No, I'm grateful.
Yes, sir.
I need you all to subscribe, like, follow, share, so that you can get all of this information. I'm having a one book club. This is the only book I need y'all to read. This is the book you need for Christmas. This is the book you need for Halloween. This is the book. I'm counting down.
Listen, we got to get in the Oprah Club's book.
Yes.
Just get in Oprah's book club. Oprah, you and Gail can talk about it. Come on.
Uh-oh.
God bless you, Oprah.
The views expressed on this show are completely that of the author. I'm grateful. I need you, if you are a subscriber, I want you to come behind the scenes. We're going to go behind the stare.
Absolutely.
We're not going to go beyond it. We're going to go behind the stare. For those of you who are subscribers, you're not going to want to miss this. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Do me a favor, please. If you've ever faced a demon, ever faced a supervisor, ever faced a bully, or ever met Donald Trump at Trump Tower in Las Vegas, I want you to please make sure that you share this with every person you know. Love you, and I'll see y'all next time. It's beginning to look a lot, well, not really, like Christmas. It's a lot that's taking place. And with all that is happening in the economy and how people are struggling just to survive, we have decided to redirect our funds. You already know we ain't stepping foot in Target, but we're looking for a complete blackout. Black Friday, Black Saturday, Black Sunday, and Black Monday. We only want you to support Black-owned businesses. Here at New Birth, we're opening up the bullseye market with 100 Black businesses, and that's how we want you to support all over the country. Every week, I'm going to underscore 2 Black businesses that are deserving of our support. The first one is Black Girl Vitamins. Black Girl Vitamins provides all of the essentials that is necessary for our sisters to have strength and to be able to stride. It is, in fact, an amazing company that you ought to, in fact, invest in for your mother, your daughter, and your sister. To order, go to blackgirlvitamins.com. And after they take their vitamins, you know what they need? They need lipstick. And so I want to support an amazing sister, Melissa Butler, from The Lip Bar, at The Lip Bar. It is, in fact, a cruelty-free, all-vegan lipstick that provides the best essentials for our sisters. I want you to support them. I want you to invest in them because they are standing 10 feet tall and making a difference and an impact for our young girls, our senior saints, and our Wonder Women. So make sure, ladies, we support these 2, not just Black Weekend, but every weekend. Say no to Target and say yes to Black businesses. Use the hashtag I'm not buying it, because that's what we're using until Target turns around and Black businesses get a leg up.